Hello, everybody. Sorry for the delay here. We're actually just currently waiting for the refs. It's getting a little restless out here and loud, so we'll stay muted, but we'll be back shortly with the start of the game. Everyone's ready to go but the boys in the stripes, I suppose. We'll see you shortly. Hello everybody and welcome back to the Boston Showdown here as we're finally set to go a little closer to our original start time than we were expecting. But here we are, ready for the fourth round robin, the fourth and final round robin game of the weekend. The 3-0 Atlantic Knights coming in against the Montreal Warriors, another top team. 3 comeback wins for the Atlantic Knights. So they've been down the first goal in each of their games and they've came back in each of them. And here we start out in towards the middle. That one spun off onto the side. So will this game be any different than the first 3, but 3-0 nonetheless with some good periods of hockey in between. Just privy to a couple goals early. They step in, shot. Murphy on top of that one. Covered up there. As we are set, it's been quite the weekend here in Boston. Puck one over into the back corner. That one's picked up by who I believe to be McKenzie, or it was Abbott, sorry, and it was worked in towards the middle by White, spun back to Leduc on the right side, player down. And the arm up. So a power play opportunity here early. As the Atlantic Knights will head to a PK with 11:22 left to go in the first. It'll be White to the box. Puck getting ready to be dropped here once more. 2 fresh minutes on the clock. Dropped in over to the wall and stick handle over to the left side. That puck picked up on sharp angle shot and Murphy all over that. It's Murphy, 2 glove saves here early. Over to the left side, that one knocked back. Abbott picks it up into the glove. Stepping up, spun off to the left side corner now. A few seconds gone here in the power play, but not much. Back to the blue line, step in, shot. That one tips in off the crossbar and stays out. Rebound, that one falling in behind. And a good chance there off a hard shot into the crossbar. And it'll be covered up and it'll remain 0-0. Pretty high energy start to this one. Waiting for the face-off here. 27 seconds killed off that power play. Over under the wall. Trying to swipe at it, there's Thorin. It's going to come back to the right side. Low shot and Murphy on top of it with the glove again. Rogerson and Murphy as a duo have been providing some good games here at the Showdown. Not often easy to find good goaltenders really under the age of 14. That's typically when goaltenders start to kind of hit their stride. So finding solid young guns who can cover the net, very important obviously because you don't really hit puberty until those middle ages. So some of these 12-year-olds can be pretty short as that one's into the top. Typically around 14, 15, the goalies start to develop a little bit and be able to cover more of that net. But at this point, goaltending's been a strong suit for the Atlantic Knights. White still in the box there for another minute 13. Puck over into the side, swept on. Marshall in the right side corner, he'll try to ricochet off the bench, but it'll come back to the middle. Then Marshall picks it up in stride. Out the right side, he'll come. Trying to find some open room. In between some skates to Cranston. Cranston backhand, shot on. Looking for it again. Plays it back to the line. Zhao shot. Oh, and into Ugeta there on the Warriors, and he'll come back. Cranston in the corner. Fished off the stick there and head up by Fisher. Down the right side towards the middle. Marshall shot on, up around Marshall, and then taking out a player down low, 2 men down. Some action here on the power play, worked in front, up top. That one's gonna be on the top of the net, bouncing in front, and it somehow stays out. And a good opportunity there for the Warriors. cutting in front, shot, another glove save, rebound, on, and they score. And too many chances running around back there for the Knights, and they'll go down in another game early. So the trend will continue. They were keeping it together for majority of that power play, but at the very end there, give one up, and it'll be 1-0 here for the Warriors. We'll head back to center, 9:36 left in the first. One ahead to White. Pulled back in the other way. They're gonna hustle after it, past the red line and then the blue line. Into the left side, stepping on, sharp angle shot, Murphy on it, rebound in front, on it, it's loose again, and Murphy still covering. And sketchy territory here for the Atlantic Knights. Has two good rushes and two good shots after one, and not too many shots the other way just yet. One down, Warriors gonna play that in hard strides into the middle. Back to even strength, a low shot on Murphy. Spun out on the wall. Onto the stick, they're gonna chip that down and hustle after it. Lemaire getting touched by Abbott there. Over to Hickey, Hickey in the skates. Hickey back to the line, kept in by Mullins. He keeps it down along the boards. Now over to Abbott, Abbott down to Hickey. He's got White in front if he can get it there. Hickey down behind, looking for the wraparound, shoots it. It's just on the line and covered up. And a good attempt there by Hickey, trying to get some offense going here for the Knights. And we'll have another face-off. This one now inside the Warriors' end. McDonnell on the draw. Worked over, back to the line, it'll exit the zone. Mullins then just quickly back in, past the stick of McKinnon. Hustling down, lots of space and speed on the left side, shot on Murphy, gloving it. 8:28 left to go here in the first, and another whistle. As it just hits 4:30 now, so this is when we thought we would be starting. One kept in the zone into the skate though, and then still in the zone though, so the play worked out there. Backhanded on, low shot, save into the corner. Thorne now with it. Now the arm goes up, and it looks like a power play coming here for the Atlantic Knights as they're trying to tie this one up. And some fresh legs out there for the Knights team.
All right, let's go J6. Let's go Warriors.
Fresh legs on both sides. Fisher out there for the Warriors. Cranston on the draw there. Into the skates. Garneau picks it up, tries to get it wide. Into Hickey. It's going to exit the zone. Robichaud with some pressure on Hickey. Hickey hands that off. Marshall going to field it, but it takes him a second. It jumps by Fisher. Now it's a foot race down the right side. Fisher gets to it, battling with McKinnon now. Getting some help there by the Warriors. Worked out to the middle, jumps off onto the skate of Hickey as he steps up on it. Hickey spun back to the line. Marshall steps up, shot, rebound, Cranston, low shot. Oh, and it stays out with a bad save. And a beauty as Cranston had his eyes to the back of the net. But no go as the Warriors will get full skill change in there. Up the left side now, Cranston stick handling, head up, drops that back to McKinnon, but it's knocked off the stick. Down low now, circling in around, in blocked by McKinnon, it stays in, but no one there to pick it up. There's a minute gone in the power play, past Bernard. Marshall takes the long way to the puck, turned over, but he stays with it. Now worked up in for the middle, Cranston stick handling, lead pass over there to Hickey. Hickey back near the hash marks, 40 seconds left on the man advantage for the Knights. Lead pass, that one's gonna get to White. White hustling after it, foot race for it, pushed into the corner. Failing to get rid of it though. Marshall in front, and he'll work it into the corner. Hickey wants it back here near the line. Worked in. Marshall stays with it. White on it. White plays it back. Cranston keeps it in. Still on the power play for 18 seconds. Cranston, nice dish to Hickey. Worked into the corner there down low. Picked up now by Adam. Adam from a sharp angle. That stays out. Trying to handcuff the goalie back in off the right side. Deke there by the Warriors. Lead pass up the middle, and now a break. Hickey trying to come back for it. They stay with it, and a great play by Cranston to get the hook around there. Just on the stick, as that'll be sent down. So a perfect defensive play by the forward Cranston on a good power play. Nothing will come for it though for the for the Atlantic Knights as that exits the zone. Touched a whistle here, and we are officially halfway done the first period. What a sequence and what a power play that was. Back and forth right in front of us here. Last second change here for the Warriors as they send out their preferred winger. Under 6 minutes to go. In on the wall, it's circled back around. White's gonna try to catch up on the outside, but it's kept in. Stick handling it back down low. Over to the right side, trying to push that up to Adam. Spun around. That drops down for Henneberry. Henneberry up the wing. Stopped and worked back in. Jollymore chasing. Jollymore's gonna stop and work it around, but Fisher's gonna be there to get it. Fisher jumps up to the half wall and works that back down into the zone. Picked up by McDonnell, turned over in behind for the Warriors. Circle back. Good puck protection there in the corner. Trying to dish it out in front, and that one's turned over, and now it's poked up ahead. Adam trying to catch up to it, but it's just out of his reach. And now he'll take a penalty, getting that stick in there. And it'll be 5 minutes left of power play here with a chance to extend the lead to 2 for the Warriors early. My name's Jeff Warbert, and thanks for tuning in here on High Button Sports. Good game on our hands. As we've seen, the high-level spring hockey has brought some fantastic matchups here at the Showdown. Works back in behind. Montreal plays it back around. Right side. Winding up and losing the puck there, falling down, kept alive though. Murphy on the corner, still alive. Warriors in behind. Played back to the line. Mazza holds it. Mazza back down the right side. Stick handled in front, chance here for a shot on. Murphy save, rebound, and it's Dovat. Clear it out. 35 seconds gone off the power play. Circling back off. Down the right side. Worked in, and it's into Marshall as he'll get it and shoot it down. Left there. Yamin around. Yamin just on soft side, and he fakes a shot, and Murphy kicks it aside. And now some pushing and shoving in the corner. We can't. Oh, and now a player knocked down, and another one knocked down. And we cannot see with our cameras what just happened, but I assure you, parents aren't going to be happy, as now it's escalating here in the middle. And they're going to have to pull them apart, as we saw the last part there. Okay, so tensions rise here at the end of the first period. Pushing, shoving, and everything in between there. All right, and we're just going to take a short break here as we settle the penalties here. We'll be back in a moment when we got there. All right, and we are back here. And it looks like with everything settled, it'll be 4-on-4 for a minute. So one penalty coming to the Warriors out of that. So I guess they kind of let the mayhem after be left alone. So, pardon me, 59 seconds of 4-on-4 time. And then it'll be a minute and 1 second of power play time for the Knights trying to tie this game up. It's been quite the eventful first period here as we are off and running. Back at it. In ahead for Zhao. Zhao trying to find some space. He'll shoot. Rebound in front. No one there for it as it's just away from Hickey off the glove. Hustled in the other way. Moving around. Left side. Jollymore gets enough of him to work him into the corner. Jollymore then picks that off and hands it to the right side. Hickey down in the zone. He'll get knocked over. Cut back the other way, looking for that lead pass. Nice pass onto the stick there, right side. Low shot into the zone, covered up as Pettersson. And after every whistle, there's something right now with the tensions high between the young guns out there. Getting some line changes in here, 3:24 to go. As looks like we're all set, so 24 seconds of 4-on-4, and then we'll continue on as talking to the referee over there, the Knights bench once more. Discussion continuing over on the wall, so puck ready to be dropped here at the other end. Dropped in, Cranston wins it over to the right side. Rifled off the boards, trying to catch up to that. It'll be spun back in behind. Picked up in the zone, up the left side, 3:13 to go in the first. Picked up by the Warriors. They stay with it, 4-on-4. 7 seconds until a power play for the Knights. That one to the line and away by. Puck pulled back in and now hustled out. Yeah, mine tries to get it, turned over, but Fisher there to pluck that away. Cranston now on the power play, 51 seconds at the man advantage for the Knights. Over to Hickey. Hickey back to Cranston. He waits for that puck to get to him. Steps in, shoots, glove save. Along the right side, gets in behind Hickey, into White who keeps it in. White trying to stay it on it there on the right side. Onto some sticks, kept in by Cranston. Oh, and just out as he couldn't get it to Hickey. It was close, but it was out. Trying to keep it in now, 27 seconds left on the power play. Giving some orders back here, the centerman ready to go. Intense look on that young man's face. Dropped in, Cranston. Flicked into the corner, picked up by Zhao. Zhao trying to stay with it. It's spun around and it's gonna get out of the zone. Back to Hickey, 17 seconds to go. Hickey over to Cranston on the left side. Into his skates, he has to corral it, spend some extra time, brings it in on side. Nice dish pass to the right side, low shot, rebound. Trying to get to that on the line, Hickey stays with it, flipped in front, can't get it to Zhao, spun around on the wall. Cranston's gonna have to keep up to it. He gets there, Cranston, low shot, that one misses off the left. Back into the line, Cranston spins it and keeps it alive. Nicely done there. Hickey can't get it back. 1:41 left to go in the first, long first period here. That one let in behind, but it's gonna miss the mark. No icing, 90 seconds left in the first. Picked up by Zhao. He'll rifle that around the boards. Too far for Cranston. I'll try to explain the best I can what's going on down there. Worked off in front, one-timer. Warriors still with it. Held on to Marshall trying to get on that. Up the left side. Pass to Cranston, hits for a second, but now the delayed offside. Having to skate it back in, they get there, Mullins. And a call made. And I think a penalty coming to Pedersen, so now with 56 seconds to go, another power play, so the Warriors not making it easy on themselves here after taking that lead. .56 seconds left to go in this first period. 2-minute power play, still 1-0 here for the Warriors. Down to Yamine, he'll try to slap it out. That'll get him behind the second power play unit out there for the Knights. Bounced off the end board, stick handle along the wall, killing some time off. They try to jump on that puck. Back into the blue line, led ahead. Oh, and Weir almost puts it in his own net as it's covered up, and Weir got extremely lucky. And we'll wait for things to be sorted now. Face off coming here out the right side now. On the left wall, it gets caught up in the skates, played back to the middle now. Corralled, and Marshall hits it into his own player, and it stays in as Adam was down. Now Leduc on the side, trying to play it to the middle. Fished over, looking for Marshall. He's going to go for a skate down the right side, picking up speed. 3 players on him. Marshall to the middle, knocked away off the stick.
What was that?
Shot back in the other way. Over to White. White picking it up. White winds up with 0 seconds, and that'll be a whistle. End of the first here. We'll be back in a moment with the second. All right, back here to center for the second period. 12 fresh minutes on the clock, a minute of power play time for the Knights. Trying to tie this game up. Zhao picks it up. Zhao hands it off left side. Oh no, and Cranston fans on a beauty chance there. It was all but in the back of the net, but stays out for the Warriors. Back down to Cranston. He spins around, in behind, comes out with it. Back to Zhao. Zhao steps in, shot that one off the mark, into the back there. Cranston gonna circle back. Back to Zhao. Zhao stepping in, hands off to the left side. Nice pass there, sharp angle shot, rebound in front, on it, and a good chance covered up off the Hickey shot. I think McKinnon got the second whack at it, but it stays out. Ready to go here with another puck drop over to the left side. Hickey, a nice little short play low. McKinnon gets tied up in front. Cranston forced to go into the right side corner to make up for it. Down along the wall here. Picked up by Cranston again. He'll come out, try to center in front. Bounces there for a moment, and then out of the zone. And now a penalty here behind the play. And it might be coincidentals, but the ref blew that whistle down quick. So a penalty for sure to McKinnon. And another one to Mazza. So those will knock each other out there. 4 seconds left in the power play. "11 minutes flat left, so it's been a long first period. And it's continuing here into the second. So it'll be 5-on-5 after 4 seconds here. Puck dropped in there. Over to Weir. Played back to the line to Mullins. Mullins down the right side. That one hits the stick. Trying to get it back. Mullins at center. Flipped into the zone. Warriors chasing. It's tied up in behind. Grab now up the wall over to White. White getting some pressure there on the wall. Picked up in towards the middle now. Swept on, and a good active stick there by Abbott to kill some time off here. Down the right side. Back on it. A good hard circle back. That one comes back to White. He makes a nice play. Played it down the right side now, Mullins. Still plenty of time left in this game despite everything that's happened. Not even halfway done. Back in behind. That puck going to be circled back. Stolen off the stick. Held on to. Trying to get a backhand on it. A nice one high there by Abbott. Turned over in behind to McDonnell. McDonnell trying to center. Lots of players there on the left side jamming on it. Still alive. Shot on. That one. No, it hit the crossbar. As the Knights parents thought it was in, but the ref was in good position. As Mullins grabs it. Over to White. Picked up, flicked into a shin pad. Spun around now for Abbott. Some tired players out there for the Knights. Centering over to the right side. It's going to come out. One fresh winger in Zhao, but it goes off his skate, and they're able to get it switched off. Getting ready to go here. 9:27 to go here in the second period. Adam will take the draw. Nope. Looks like Zhao will tuck in there instead. And they need one more player there on the Knights. So Cranston will head out. Jollymore and Henneberry on the back end. Leduc and Fisher out there for the Warriors. Pedersen on the face-off. One back to Henneberry. Henneberry up the left side. Stopped to turn over. Pedersen moving in front. Shot on. Glove save Murphy. A quick rush in there. 9:19 to go in the second. Puck drop, won by the Knights this time. Cranston tries to get it up ahead. It'll exit the zone. Pardon me. Arm goes up, touched up for offside. Pardon me, I take a sip of water here. Dropped in off the left side. Henneberry's going to jump on it. Played back into the blue line. Worked over to Fisher. Fisher chipped up to Leduc. Leduc in on the left side. Steps in. Pushed into the corner. Adam trying to catch up to that for the Knights. Back to Fisher, who battles Cranston and gets by. Cranston on the right side. He's got Zhao. Oh, and he fanned on it. And offside, and Cranston would like that one back. Coincidental's over, so McKinnon will return to the game. 8:51 to go in the second. Coach Tim Cranston talking to the referee over there. A good look up there by our cameraman, Justin Belanger. As the face-off will now happen here on the right side. It's played back to Marshall. Marshall fans on it. Bernard hard on him, but they were able to get it out. Back into the middle, jumped on. Abbott down the left side to White. White stick handling. White steps in. That one rebound. No one there for it. Back to Marshall. Down the right side, and now offside as this period continues. 8:26 left to go in the second. 1-0 our score still after that early goal by the Warriors. Off a third chance opportunity on Murphy quite some time ago, at least 15, 20 minutes ago. Refs taking their time to be precise here. They're not in any rush, I suppose. Back in behind, Abbott gets hauled down, no call on it. Picked up, shot on, Murphy gets there with the glove and stays right on top of it, and he's on fire with that thing right now. Not much of a flow to this first half of the game. Both teams jockeying for position to play tomorrow. Dropped in. That one's worked up off the wall. Turned over front. Robichaud shot. That one's going to go into the corner. Abbott trying to catch up to it. Out of the corner there. Trying to center that. Mullen's going to get it there. He's actually going to fight Robichaud for it. Hard along the boards there. Abbott with him. Mullins knocks him over, and now the arm goes up, and Mullins will take a penalty. So to the power play for the Warriors. Drop down on the hash marks. Dish to front. Shot. Scores. Off the blocker and in. And now Robichaud celebrating in the face of the Knights' parents. So a little some extra for them up in the stands, and if you didn't think it was intense in here before, here you go. 2-0 off the end of the stick right there in front, and the Warriors go up. .738, so we're approaching halfway through this game, and a 2-0 lead, so fighting from behind again, the Atlantic Knights. Dropped in ahead. McKinnon's going to pick that up out the right side. Shoots it by as Fisher goes into the corner. That one's knocked off in front. McDonnell tries to go for it. It's flicked up high in the air. Now the Warriors down the right side. Pettersson picking up steam. Pettersson, low shot. That one steered aside. Arm goes up in the corner. And a cross-checking call being made. And they'll head off, and it could be dangerous territory here for the Knights, as given up a goal a few moments ago, and now another power play coming. Five on four for another two. 7:14 to go in the period. Dropped in there, led up ahead, picked up, and fired down the ice there by Weir, the PK man. Circling back into the right side to the line. McDonnell shot down into the corner. Fisher is going to be the first to that one. Fisher heads up skate, and he'll take that puck up the right side. Finding some room in the middle, he'll stick handle. Fisher tries to hand off in front into a skate, then over to Weir. He got it about 80% of the way there. Now it's cut out in front, looking for another shot, dangled to the outside, and Marshall getting in front of it at the last moment. Down low to Pettersson. Pettersson, some good sharp skating. Looking to hold on to that, and high stick. And it looks like it's going to 4-on-4, so that power play wiped out, and a break there for the Atlantic Knights as Pettersson looked like he was getting ready to go. It'll be Weather who heads off, number 87. .6:31 left to go here in the second. We'll head down the opposite end. 5 p.m. Eastern time, 6 p.m. if you're back in our Atlantic provinces. Down the right side they come. Stick handled, Marshall down the right side. Knocked off on the stick, worked into McKenzie. McKenzie has it 4-on-4 for another minute. Up to Leduc, turned over. Leduc gets spun around and behind. He'll try to center, comes back, stepping in with the puck, right side, low shot, pad save by Murphy, sharp angle held on to. Worked over to Leduc, fans on it. Over to Bernard, Bernard shot. He stick handles, now nice pass in front, right side shot, Murphy save as he tracked that all the way there. Bernard goes and gets that puck again though, winds up onto the stick there of Mullins. Mullins up through center. Marshall. Turned over, two bigger D-men who I sometimes get mixed up. Two solid guys back there. That was Marshall going for the skate. But now it's the other way. Warriors shot blocked. Abbott tries to jump on it. Abbott goes down. And a tripping call made here. There's another power play coming, but Marshall will pick it up. And it's going to be 5-on-3 here for 40 seconds off the tripping call. 5:09 left. Down to the right side there, 5:08 and 38 seconds of 5-on-3. Getting ready for puck drop here, 5 minutes left to go in the second, 15-minute third. Over on the wall, that's dish picked up by Cranston. He shoots it from far, that one's dropped in front and worked out the left side. Falling back in behind to Hickey. Hickey's gonna grab it. Hickey head up skating. Back in through the middle, Hickey circling off. Into Mullins. Mullins winds up and fakes it back, handed over to the left side, Hickey. Hickey, hard shot, shot in, rebound there in front, picked up by Cranston. He gets it back to Hickey, 5-on-3 now over, 5-on-4. Hickey steps in, hands it off to Cranston. Cranston in front, sharp angle shot, that stays out. Cranston dished over to Zhao. Zhao fans on the pass. Played back to the line for Mullins. Mullins, far shot, that one tipped in front, and then stick and they score! And it falls down in front. And McKinnon will get on it, and I don't know what they're trying to wait. That was in off McKinnon and just willed itself into the back of the net. And the Knights are right back in it here, 2-1 the score. On the power play marker. It's been an interesting one here, and it'll remain that way as 2-1. They head back and tap the goalie, Murphy, and one of the coaches over there giving you his best smile.
Let's go, kids! Let's go, Warriors!
4:12 left to go here in the second. We're far from finished, still 19 game minutes to be played. One and picked up. That one's going to rise up into the face and over to the right side. Robichaud steps in, shot blocked there by McKenzie, getting in front of it. Over on the wall to McDonnell. Chips back to the line. Fake shot. That one's over to the right side. Hickey gets on it. Worked back in the zone, and that one's offside. They're going to have to leave it. Yeah, I thought it was. Over to McDonnell. Good to know I'm not crazy. Trying to dish it out into the zone here. Pedersen on the right side. Worked in front. Shot on. That one missing. Pedersen chasing the free puck. Worked it off again. McMurphy on it. Marshall picks it up. Over to White. As White gets knocked in the arm there, and he has to shake that off, but it's Warriors now with the momentum in behind, trying to center that on. Spun out, right side now, circle back in behind. McKenzie picking it up. Back to the blue line, steps in, low shot into the skate. Left side, tipped and stopped by Hickey. Hickey now picking it up down the left side, 5-on-5. Hickey to the middle. Hickey tries to get that shot off. He's known for that shot. We haven't seen it yet in this game. Lead ahead pass there to Bernard. He makes a move around Thornton. Another move and a shot, but saved by Murphy. Rebound in front. Dove out. Covered. Excitement here with a few minutes left. It's like we've had a lot of stops in this game, but when it's not stopped, the action is great. 2:55 left to go in the second. 1-goal game. Atlantic Knights trying to go 3-0 or 4-0. Couple more discussions being had there, of course. The Montreal Elite Warriors are 2-1 right now, so they're trying to improve to 2-1. Knights trying to go to 4-0. .255 left here in the second. Puck dropped in. Bernard wins it over onto the wall. Trying to get that down. Circle back Lee. Lee in behind. Looking for a potential wraparound. Worked off, and it's just out of the reach. Back into the middle. Picked up now by Adam. Adam down the right side looking for some speed and some space, and he won't get very far. Knocked off the stick. Played back to Mullins. Jumps over his stick, and now it's beat to the puck. Thornton can't get to him. Bernard move. Stays out off the post. Just by the skin of his teeth. Now Abbott tries to get it back the other way. Abbott up the left side. He'll go for a deke. Abbott in ahead. Abbott left side shot. Save in front. Abbott looking for the rebound. And it's out of the net. It's still alive though. How did that stay out? Over to Mullins. Shot in. Rebound in front. Still on it. Left side. Backhand. It hits the post. Oh my goodness. What a 55 seconds. Back in the other way, and the icing for the Knights gets there, and that might have been some of the most exciting hockey we've seen all weekend as the Go Knights Joe chants to lead up. And it's loud in here. Holy, quite the game here. 2-1 with 2 minutes left to go in the second. These are the type of games you're at a tournament and you walk in, you don't know the teams, but you walk in and you stick around because it's so exciting. That's the type of game we've been getting this weekend, every game. Knights trying to pull off 4 consecutive comebacks. Zhao down into the right side. Zhao's gonna circle back over to Jollymore. Jollymore worked in behind to Zhao. Zhao holding on to it, and that one's stolen off his stick. Picking up speed off the right. Back to Cranston. Cranston covering on D beautifully this weekend. That one in between the legs. Another time we've seen Cranston be the guy to make the play on a rush the other way. The centerman really figuring out the defensive side of that position and what it can do to just stick yourself and make yourself a priority to be that third defense for your defensive partner. Shot in, glove save by Murphy. But as I was saying, that centerman, if they can prove, or even one of the wingers, if they can be that guy to cover that second defender once they go for a rush, that adds a lot of value to a hockey player, and it really doesn't take that much other than focusing on when that guy's jumping up and where you got to be, and having a little bit of backwards skating in your repertoire, you're usually able to pull off that play. So good to see Cranston picking up on it. There's a couple guys on the older teams I broadcast for that have mastered it, but down the wall here, White shot on, that one a big pad save. Works back in, cutting back, move around Abbott, shot on. Murphy on top of it once more. 52 seconds left to go in the second period here. Face off here, and an important one with a minute left to go here in the second. Warriors trying to restore their 2-goal lead. Knights trying to live to fight another period here. Into the gut there of Abbott. Cut back in the right side. Step up shot. Murphy steers that high over the net. Pulled back in behind. Wrapping around the boards there. Marshall skating at that. Gets a stick to the hand. He's going to try to shake it off along the wall. 30 seconds. Lead pass to White. White knocks it in a little too hard. Is Fisher able to clear that? And a good cutback play by Fisher as he flicks it in, but turned over to McKenzie. No, it gets worked in above. Step in Mullins. Mullins gets enough of it. Back to the line. Jumps the stick and exits the zone. Left side. Worked in. Still ahead, 8 seconds to go, over to Hickey. Hickey around, Hickey again. Hickey shot in front, into the skates. It'll be stopped. And 2-1 the score after 2. And a hectic last 3 minutes. We'll be back here for the third period shortly. See you then. All right, third period upon us here. 2-1 the score. Trying to find a winner. Here we go. 15 minutes on the clock. Let's see what happens. That one worked in behind. Leduc gonna pick it up. Weir takes a swipe at it, but it's worked in behind. Spun back out by Weir. He still has it, but chopped that. Lee gonna pick that up. Nice hard pass to the middle. Picked up on Leduc shot, blocked into the corner. Mullins all over it. Centering pass onto the skate. Lead pass now, hard one over there to McKinnon. McKinnon has the 1 goal here for the Atlantic Knights. Back in front, nice stop-up play by McDonnell. Flicked on deep, and they'll get a line change out there for the Knights. Same players out there for the Warriors. Lee up the right side. Stick handle, nice dish back to Leduc. Stick handled again, jumped up in the zone, trying to get that through the legs, picked up by Zhao. Zhao stepping in, he fakes a shot to the left side. Zhao down low on the goal line. Zhao back in behind, he's got players in front, looking for it. Zhao pulled back again, he's got to get a shot off here. Held in front, working around, sharp in front. Jollymore steps down, but trying to thread a needle there, Zhao. Jollymore hustled back in the play, onto the stick, and gets enough of it over to Cranston. Cranston looking to get it up to Adam. He'll corral it there on the left side. Adam dishes across. Active stick into the middle as Cranston goes for, or Jollymore goes for a skate, but it's worked up through the middle. Lead head. Jollymore skating after it. Can't get there. Worked back in the zone. Back to Henneberry. Henneberry over to Adam on the wall. Adam tries to calm that puck down back to Leduc. Leduc from the Warriors in the other way. Leduc down the left side. He'll fall down as Jollymore staying active on that stick. Picked up now, centered in the other way, and that'll go for an icing. 13:02 left to go in the third. Still plenty of time to go here. What excitement we've seen here the last little bit. We said there wasn't much of a pace early, but when they played, it was exciting, and then they picked up the pace for the end of that period, and lo and behold, we were right. It was exciting. That one down along the boards there. Warriors trying to get some offense going. Back on and flipped it ahead, and White gets taken down, and a penalty coming now. Into the corner now for the meantime is Marshall, and now it'll be touched up, and a power play coming for the Knights. Off the kneeing, I suppose, there to Weir in the middle. A chance here to tie it up, and you can best bet if this gets tied up, the right side of us will be electric, as the goalie here seems to be laboring a little bit. I don't see any backups on the bench either. Okay, so we don't show injuries here on high button, so we move the camera away, and we'll be back in a moment once we're settled. All right, looks like we're back and ready to go here. 12:44 on the clock. 2-1 game here in the third period. Exciting moments here and a little break in the action, but we're gonna keep up the excitement as just about ready to go. Cranston will be on the draw. Marshall, Hickey out there on D. Like we've seen all weekend long, power play unit number 1 out there ready to go. Trying to tie this game up. They have the 1 goal for the Knights so far. In the skates, Zhao in the corner, gets that back nicely. Marshall needs to step up with it. Marshall in the middle, low shot. Oh, and it just slides out the backside. Worked back into Zhao. Zhao tries to get it to Cranston, and he turns it over. Sent back in the other way. Marshall gonna grab it, worked up the left side. Marshall again, over to Zhao, worked past his stick, back in behind. Marshall getting it to Cranston. Cranston off the 1 hop. He drops that puck back to Hickey. Hickey now on it. Hickey going through the middle. Another guy with a great shot. Hickey on. Hickey in. Hickey in front. Rebound. It's off and it stays out. And a great chance falls by the wayside for the Knights to tie this game up. Marshall cut back in. Marshall knocked off by his own guy as he was trying to go for a skate, spun around into the legs, and backing off here on the power plays. Fisher picks it up and dishes it over the heads. Picked up now by Cranston. He'll make a move around. Cranston, power play unit 1 still out there. Cranston from the back end. He'll try to work it in. Studding to the middle. Cranston's shot hits a shin pad. Over to Zhao. Zhao, he fumbles it, and it'll come over on the right side. Worked by. 2-on-1 the other way, Warriors. Hickey, the last man back, into the skates, blocker save, worked it behind, they score. 3-1 here on a shorthanded goal. And an insurance marker here for the Warriors with 11:10 left to go. And so close to tying it for the Atlantic side at one end. But a goal at the other, so 3-1 the score now. And that hill got a little bit larger there for the Atlantic Knights. That one shot in, hits the linesman. Worked down to Leduc. Leduc steps in, low shot. That'll bounce off the end wall, covered on the corner. 11 minutes, or 10:59 left to go in the third. Get ready to go here, face off. One over to the left side, spun back around. Trying to get that puck out, it's dished across, picked up by Weir. Weir just onside up to McKinnon, or McNacton, my mistake. Sharp angle shot, stays alive, trying to poke it in behind. Goalie is on it, but it's still with it. Worked it front, backhand, that one just wide. White gets over to it on the wall as Knights trying to fight back into this one as time winds down in the third. Dished in front. Doesn't get to the stick. It'll be dumped out. That one sent down for an icing as Murphy leaves it. 10:20 to go in the third. Ready to go here. McDonnell loses it. Fisher will skate up and dish it down the right side. Picked up, worked into White. White now trying to center that puck over to Weir. Weir just keeps it in onside to White. White working into the zone, but then dished out by Fisher. Back in, and a far shot in on net there by Marshall. 9:57 to go in the third. Face off here to the right side, 3-1 the score. Any ahead of schedule games from earlier and now cancel out as this one, I think, running a little long. Marshall fans on it, works it into the corner. Adam tries to go down for that one. Hickey on the board, hits his stick, back in behind him now. Worked into the right side and a quick stick by Marshall, shot on. Murphy makes the save. Looking for the wraparound. Backhand pass to the line, kept in, handed off there, dove out for that puck. Picked up by Hickey, lead pass into Abbott. Abbott brings it in, Hickey gets hauled down. Abbott cuts off in behind as Garneau was all over Hickey. Hickey back into Marshall, and that one falling down, and oh no, it looks like maybe a retaliation here at the end. Uh-oh. Oh man, every whistle, these refs are just hearing it from coaches, players, fans alike. As Marshall gets a penalty there after they were about to head to the power play because of the chop down there on the legs. .9:18 to go in the third. So two separate penalties, so I think it should be 4-on-4 here as they're gonna let another guy head off. So 4-on-4 for 2 straight minutes here. Pushing him back, 9:18 to go here in the third. Abbott wins it in ahead. Abbott's in his skates, left for Jollymore. He's gonna just slap it over to Hickey. Hickey shot on and scores! And Hickey with a 4-on-4 goal to make it 3-2. And the Knights are alive once more. As Jollymore got that over and Hickey chopped at it perfectly over the shoulder, and he'll add to his goal total. A fantastic weekend for Hickey. 9:10 left to go in the third.
Let's go, Warriors!
Still just 7 seconds into 4-on-4. 3-2 the score, and we're in for an exciting finish. 9:10 left to go. Jollymore, I believe, picking up his first point of the weekend. A big one there. That one grabbed now, you mean? He'll work it across, up off the stick of Jollymore. They're gonna have to tag up, but they make it work. Left side shot on. Murphy gonna cover up. (3-1) the score, 8:53 left to go in the third period. 3-2 the score, sorry, they just updated there. 1:36 of 4-on-4 time, and then we'll head into even strength for the last 6 minutes. Knights battling to try to tie this up and have 4 straight comebacks. Zhao tips it up to the middle to Cranston. Cranston cutting in. He brings it on and just dishes it off into the corner. Picked up now by Zhao. Lee's gonna calm that down on the wall. He'll lead pass. Nice pass there in towards the middle. Last man back, Mullins. Backhand on, and that one hits the crossbar. Over to Cranston. Into Cranston's skates. He'll work it in along. Now down the right side, finding some room, and it could be Zhao and Cranston. Cranston in. Shoots. Save off the right side. Stays out. Zhao now back in behind. Zhao tries to get it back to Cranston. Can't get that sharp angle pass. Time with it now in behind. Turned over on the line to Cranston. 4-on-4. Chopped out there. Mullins tries to get on, and it's picked up. Last man back, Thorne. Shot on Murphy. And 39 seconds. They'll whistle it down. And almost tied up. 3-2 the score. $7:56 left to go here in the third. 3-2 our score. What an exciting game this has been, like the 3 you see previously uploaded to this channel. All the Showdown games you watch, you'd be impressed with the play out there. That one worked off into the corner. Over to Adam. Adam tries to get that in ahead. Hustled after. McDonnell skates after, but Fisher with some strong skating picks that up and cuts up in behind. Tries to work it off the wall. It's turned over. Over to McDonnell. Fisher knocks into him. It frees up the puck there on the right side. Bernard up to the middle. Left side held off. Jollymore makes the play. Jollymore gets it chipped by him down low now. 7:18 to go. 4-on-4 is over. We're back to 5-on-5. Jollymore on the wall. 1-goal game. Worked in front. Couldn't get all of it. Weir now with it. Weir looking for a pass. He's going to hold, then work it up to White. White into the middle. White shot on. Glove save the other end. Seven minutes flat left to go. 3-2 the score. The Atlantic Knights taking on the Elite Warriors. Elite Warriors have had a good second half here. They've been able to score some big goals. Right now, they're just trying to defend this 1-goal lead late. Dropped in there. Mazza on the wall. He'll try to get that out. Jollymore hard on it on the wall. Keeps it in. Stays hard on it. Abbott with it as well. Back to the line. Kept in. Nicely done there by Hickey. Hickey's trying to move around. Back to Jollymore. Jollymore has to retreat. He'll circle back. Good heads-up skating by number 4. Now turned over to the middle, however. Robichaud. White trying to get that stick lift in there, and he will. He's got Hickey on the wing. Hickey gets it. Hickey back over to Abbott. Abbott in. Abbott down to White. Won't get it to him to Hickey, though. Hickey sharp angle shot tipped off in front. Calm down to the line. It gets past Marshall. 2-on-1. Clears day the other way. McKenzie last man back. Shot on. Murphy save. McKenzie gets it. Up the left side. Work to Hickey again. 3-on-2. Hickey cut on. Shot. That one high. Rebound off to the right side. Trying to jam it in McKinnon. Now back to Cranston. Cranston on the wall. Cranston back down to McKinnon. He'll catch up to it. He's got Hickey in front, but a good hard stick lift there in the corner. Back in behind McKenzie. He needs to flick it up. Hits the glove. McKinnon now on it. Over to Cranston on the wall, and Cranston works it in once more. 5:42 left to go. Robichaud skating that out from the back end through the blue line. Robichaud cut off. It's over into the corner. Marshall waits for that. Leduc down low. Leduc back to Cranston. Cranston stick handling, gonna turn it over. Back in behind, looking for the one-timer in front. Shot on. Murphy there. Back over, wind up shot. That hits the side of the net. And a tired Atlantic Knights team out there. Rebound in front. That one high. Cranston needs to get to it to clear it out. Gets it up the wing to Zhao. Zhao has a little pep in his step to the middle to McKinnon. That one spun on, covered up, and they'll get a whistle here the other end. Under 5 minutes to go. (3-2) the score. The goaltender tired back there. Getting the line set. The cheers going against each other as two players run into the boards. Weir back and behind, trying to center. It's loose on the corner there. That one picked up nicely by Bernard. Bernard works that up off the wall as the player's hurt behind the play. And we'll move off of it as we'll put out there, and we'll take a moment here, I suppose, with 4:43 to go. We'll be back shortly. All right, and we're back here as we'll return to action. Player seems to be at least okay to skate off, so they'll deal with that on the bench. We wish him the best, obviously. 4:43 to go here in the third. 1-goal game, trying to tie it up. Puck getting dropped in here. Intense moments.
Let's go, Warriors!
Dropped in ahead. That one's going to be worked off the right side. Skated after. Adam picks it up. Adam Hiccup. Worked a front shot on. Weir just misses. Had a clear-cut chance. Down along the wall, kept in. Thorne shoots it down low. Weir now with it. Weir fishes that out. McDonnell in behind. McDonnell trying for a wraparound. Weir's with him. 2 players down low. Down up the wall on the right side. Into the corner. Adam trying to fish that puck out as well. Under 4 minutes to play here, approaching. Worked in between the middle. That one's going to hit a skate and exit all the way out. Picked up and shot down. Circle back in behind there. 3-2 the score. Hand it off. That puck over to Leduc. Leduc stick handling now. On the stick, it's free for a moment there. Hustled after, trying to poke it free. Picked up by Adam. Yamin skating after it, 3:30 to go. Looking for Robichaud. That one's going to bounce too far. Down to Marshall. We're into territory here where next goal is a big one, if it even comes. Worked into Hickey. Hickey brings it back. Hickey has it. He steps up, works it over, turns it over into the skates there. Marshall gets spun out. Fisher with the lead pass to Robichaud, who misses. No icing though. Into the corner, tipped in front. That one rises up. Back over to Fisher. He'll get a stick on that, but it'll be back down to Marshall. Shot in behind, less than 3 minutes to go now. Worked in over the heads. Down low, back to Fisher. To the line. Jumped on. Looking for the pass across. Cranston now with it. Stick handles. Hands it off. Onside to Hickey. Drop back in behind to Zhao. Zhao, no look passes to the other team. Worked over to Cranston. Cranston in front. He's circling back, trying to buy some time, but they have nothing. They have no time, really. Hickey picks it up. Into the skates. Hickey brings it in. Hickey gonna work it down the left side. 2:18 to go. Fisher on it. Turned over now to Zhao. Zhao to Cranston. Cranston in front. Won't get all the way through. Worked up the left side. Steps up. White. White on it. White over to Hickey. Hickey dished in front. Over to Zhao. Zhao shot. Misses wide. A perfect opportunity here with 2 minutes to go. Hickey now on it again. Hickey in front. Shot. Glove save or a blocker save. Exactly what they wanted. Turned over to Hickey again. Back to Cranston. Cranston low shot. That one hits the side of the net. Everyone's exhausted out there. Into Cranston skates. It's back into Robichaud. Goalie's still in. Marshall picks it up. They got to tag off. They get there. Marshall picks it in the middle and knocked off. Left side, worked in behind, and it's ice with 90 seconds to go. But fresh legs now coming out for both sides. And it's down to this. What a game once more. We appreciate everyone tuning in. My name is Jeff Warburton here on High Button Sports. We're down here at the Boston Showdown. High Button Sports. Dropped in there, McDonnell trying to tie this game up the Knights. Worked back in the other way, steps up on it by McKenzie. Back into Jollymore. They're electing to leave the goalie in as long as they can. Jollymore picks it up the right side. Back in behind, it steps up and shot back in the other way. Final minute here. It'll be covered up, and we gotta wonder if they're gonna do a line change here for the Knights. 1:04 remaining, and they'll open the door. White, Cranston, Hickey, and Zhao back out there with Marshall and Mullen, or with Marshall. So they're switching it up here. .104 to go here in the third. Big moments here. 3-2 game. Picked up now by Marshall. Trying to tie this up. Working it up in ahead. That one hitting off to some skates. White tries to get on it. Marshall, final minute to play here. Marshall wrapping around the backside. Worked up on the wall. That one's going to come into center. Turned over. Picked up by Cranston. Cranston on the break. Cranston in. Shot. Save. Back to Hickey. Hickey back in behind. And a huge save with the net empty. Picked up by Hickey now. Hickey along the boards. He'll go down and the arm goes up. And it's touched, and now 30 seconds. And Cranston had the tie on his stick. Couldn't get it in. And now it'll be 6-on-4 for 30 seconds. Knights trying to stay alive. This is it. Cranston waiting for this puck drop. What an exciting game this has turned out to be once more. I know I keep saying it, but holy. High-level hockey never fails to disappoint. Dropped in there. Knights try to win it back. It's to Marshall. Marshall shot. Scores! No! Waved off with the high stick. So no goal. And we'll have the footage of it. But it's not going to count. 25 seconds and oh boy, and the boos are raining down now as Atlantic Knights feeling like they were screwed out of that one. And maybe we can look back and see here. We have a good look at it. It's kind of hard to tell. Tipped in. I don't know if that really. We're watching the replay, but we're gonna head in, and this will be continuing on here. They thought they had it tied. It'll be sent down. Icing waved off, so 18 seconds to go. Cut back in the other way. Mullins waiting for that pass. Fired up, tipped off, shot in by Robichaud into the corner, and with 9 seconds left. It looks like that'll be it. 4 seconds. So a 3-2 loss here for the Knights as the Warriors come away with a big victory. And that'll do it for us here on High Button Sports. So heartbreak here for the Knights, but a great game. And we'll be back shortly tomorrow, I suppose, at the next one.